Yeah, hi. So I welcome everyone on this webinar on how to use digital marketing effectively in education sector. And this is a webinar by Tech for Educators, a Google Cloud partner company. So here we start this webinar. And before we start, I just would like to know about the audience profile, right? So what I'm doing, I'm just launching a poll for everyone. Please respond to that, whether you are a beginners or doing digital marketing with the help of an agency or already running the digital marketing campaign. Everyone, please respond over there. So at least I understand where is the audience. Okay. So largely participants are either beginners in digital marketing, and some of them even are taking help from agency. So this is the profile that I understood from the poll. Anyone, are you fitting in any other category apart from these three? If something else is there, no? Okay. And always, in case you want to interact, always you can unmute your mic. So it is not like you always have to chat. In case you want to interact with me, always you can unmute it. So here we are going with the this one, our session. So generally, I'm sure all of you have observed this thing, especially in education sector. 5 years back, or if you go 10 years back, largely the success of education institute was on their physical infrastructure. So it does not mean that uh, teachers and content was not important. I'm talking about one of the important factor was the physical infrastructure of an institute. But what happened in last 5 years, especially due to this pandemic, now the focus has shifted from physical assets to digital assets. It can be your website, it can be your online presence, it can be your YouTube channels, or it can be your own digital skill sets, right? So here now the focus is on this part, and I'll just give you some example. Like, so teacher who became entrepreneurs in last 5 years or 7 years. So you'll start from Baiju, right? So it's a very familiar face nowadays, and the valuation of his business is now more than 1 lakh crore rupee, and it is all because of the digital asset, not because of any of the physical asset that they have. Similarly, Gaurav Bunjal and team from An Academy, they started from a YouTube channel, right? 10 years back. And today they own An Academy. Salman Khan, definitely not from our Bollywood, but from Khan Academy. And he is the biggest educator, you can say, Khan Academy, right? They have been teaching on through their videos to millions of students across the world, right? So this is the way everyone is creating the digital assets, and this is the significance of digital assets nowadays, right? So you can see, like, good teacher plus a digital asset equal to success in education, right? So digital assets plus good teacher, I think that is the this is the way now trend in shifting. So before I move further, just warm up for everyone. I'm sure all of you know about difference between the traditional and the digital one, right? So anything which is we are doing through television or through newspaper hoardings will come under traditional one, and anything which is connected with internet, right? It can be your Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and everything is going to be in digital. And the major shift is happening, though like sometimes we are giving our hoardings and newspaper ad, but largely the audience whom we are targeting is spending 7 to 8 hours on their mobile. Even there, when they are walking and they are passing by some hoardings, even at that time mobile is there in hand, right? So though you may see, okay, I have put up a hoarding in front of a school building, but I'm not getting any response, because largely either they are talking to each other or they are their mobile is on, right? So that is why even hoardings may not have a great impact nowadays. So these are some examples of traditional marketing: posters, newspaper ad, and here. So what I'll do, so anyone, drawbacks of traditional marketing, participants, you can either unmute yourself or you can write in the chat box. Hmm? Anyone or don't want to interact today? So one is definitely limited outreach, right? So let me give the summarized version of this one. The first part is definitely they are very costly. Most of the digital marketing, sorry, traditional ads are very costly. If you want to put an ad in Times of India or any of the newspaper or any of the local newspaper, it will cost you a lot. And another important factor is little or no interaction. What do you mean by little or no interaction? Basically, the biggest difference between traditional marketing and digital marketing, in digital marketing, you can interact. You can interact means if I see a YouTube ad, I can click onto it to get to know more about it. But in traditional marketing, that is not possible. And difficult to measure ROI, difficult to receive feedback, right? So those are the drawbacks of traditional marketing. And these are the examples of digital marketing. If you say it can be your website, it can be an ad which you're running on YouTube, it can be your ad in Facebook or Instagram. Here are the example of digital marketing, or ad running in Times of India but online, right? Even email marketing is the example of your digital marketing. Similarly, whenever you search on internet, right, if anything and something is coming up like this, again this is the part of your digital marketing, right? So here these all are the examples of digital marketing. And why educators and education institutes are moving towards digital marketing. So here are some of the example why many educators, education institutes are moving. The students are spending nearly about 4 to 7 hours of their time on digital assets, right? So it becomes very important for us. If they're spending that much time, then you can grab their attention only through those digital assets. Similarly, parents are making their decision based on the online presence and the reviews of the education institutes. I know about in my own case, when I took admission in my post-graduation Ferguson College, Pune, though it's one of the oldest institute in Pune, but my parents came all the way to see the infrastructure, right? But nowadays, nobody's checking the infrastructure. What people are doing directly, they are going and checking the online presence and online reviews, right? So this is the way. If you exist online, for many people you exist. If you don't exist, then if you don't exist, right? So that is why your online presence and reviews are becoming very important for everyone. And focus targeting, that is the best part of digital marketing. You can pinpoint your location, right? For example, I am running a tuition class for chemistry subject, and I am teaching my classes in Shivaji Nagar, Mumbai, or Pune or Bangalore, right? So even I can target that particular location. I can target even some residential complex. I can target people based on their interest. I can target people based on their qualification. So this much targeting is possible, right? So we'll discuss more about the targeting later on, but definitely you can go as focused as you want to go and reach out to global audience. So I think you won't be believing now, many of the educators are going abroad, definitely not physically but through online. And why this trend has picking up, only reason is that for example, now in US, Australia and Canada, even their kids, their children have started learning online, right? So because basically what happened, especially let me take the example of hobby classes. So even they go for drawing classes, painting classes, phonics classes, something like this, right? If they hire any teacher from US, it's going to cost them somewhere around $50 per hour, right? Or it can be $100 per hour, which is somewhere around 3,500 to 7,000 rupees per hour, right? But if they go with Indian teacher, it may be 500 rupees. So it's directly for us 500 rupees is good, and for them 500 is nothing, right? So, and the best part, they are getting as competent people as they are getting in US or Canada, right? So that is why now I have seen many examples. Somebody is learning German from a Nasik teacher, and they are sitting there in Dubai. Somebody is learning about coding from Australia from Indian teachers. So if you are competent in any of the skill sets, right, which you can teach, so you can reach out to global audience. And once you start doing it, I'm sure you will be getting regular references from there. Measurable, again, a very significant important. All the digital marketing part are very the activities are measurable. What do you mean by? So even if I spend 500 rupees, I'll get to know whether I have got any admission out of this 500 rupees or not. In traditional marketing, if I am giving an ad in newspaper, even after 1 month, I don't know how many people enrolled just because of that newspaper. So it is very much measurable and interactive. I already explained you what you mean by interactive. Whenever you see any ad in Instagram, on YouTube, you can click to know more, right? So you can interact with the ads. And cost effective, you can start your digital marketing even with 100 rupees per day, right? So it's not you have to spend a bomb for digital marketing, right? Even you can start even we started with 100 rupees budget. Definitely now our budget is more than 100 rupees, but even I started with 100 rupees budget. So it is as cost effective as anything can be, right? So it's just like a coffee from a cafe coffee day, right? Something like this. And the best part of digital marketing is you can launch your new courses very quickly. Why? The first part, it will help you to do research as well. So again, I have one slides on research part, how you can learn, how you can do research on using digital marketing tools. So even you can get to know about more about your audience, what exactly they are looking for on internet. You can get to know the search volume. And whenever we want to start a course, or whenever anyone want to start a course, so nowadays people are not preparing the courses first. They are preparing the creatives and the landing pages first. They are running the campaign and seeing the response. Based on the response, they are preparing the course, right? Preparing the course, because what happened, preparing the course take lots of time, 1 month, 2 months. And generally what I've seen, many people start preparing the course for 2 months. They do lots of R&D, they'll collect lots of course material. And once they start doing the marketing, they don't get any response. So your entire 2 months efforts uh, uh, are not worthwhile, right? So what you can do, we can start with a campaign of 100 rupees first, right? See the response, what audience is looking for. Or first of all, whether audience is looking for the program that you're launching or not. That is the first part. If they are, what exactly they are looking for, based on the feedback of other people, experts, you can modify your courses, right? So I think that will a good part. So here, what are the challenges educators are facing related to digital marketing? Anyone here? Though I have written something over here, would you like to say something? Anyone? Hmm. So we start with, I don't know anything about digital marketing. It is a huge field, right? I am not able to get the done work from my digital marketing agency. Either they are not doing the right work, or they are charging a bomb. Or I am running my own digital marketing campaigns or activities, but not getting the desired result. Right, everyone? Anyone apart from this thing? Hmm? Okay, so the first part is learning digital marketing a tough task. Hmm? Anyone? Is learning digital marketing a tough task? Shall I take the name of some of the participants? Okay, Nisha ji, Vagisha ma'am. Hmm? You can always unmute the mic.
Yes, hello everyone. I don't know whether it's a difficult task. I think there's a lot of stuff available on the internet and you can read it. I think we are facing a greater difficulty in terms of implementation. So reading about it and understanding it is fairly simple, but how do we really implement it and get like a real return on it is what I'm hoping to get more clarity on.
Yes, yes, very true, very true. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. Anyone? Okay. So generally we get overwhelmed by the number of tools and platforms. Generally, whenever we talk, we go on internet, we go online, we see so many things over there, right? So we see so many things. Mean whenever we talk to any digital marketing agency person, again they will talk about 10 different things. When we go and do search on internet, again we are learning about 20 different things. So we get overwhelmed by the number of tools in the platform, right? You have a website, you have a SEO, you have a Twitter, you have YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, different things are there. Then generally what happens? We get overwhelmed, right? So it may be a very technical thing, right? So generally what happens when we learn to drive a car, right? Do we learn every car, right? Or do we learn only one car? And then easily we can drive other cars. What is the procedure, right? So we don't learn. If I say, if somebody does not know anything about car, I can always say you have to learn Desire, then 1 month training for Figo, then 1 month training for Tiago, then 1 month training for this. No, because we understand if I learn one car conceptually, if I drive it, that is your implementation, you can easily do it with any other tools, right? So that is why if you are able to learn couple of tools smartly and implement them, right, then you can easily implement everything, right? This is something like driving a car. So you don't have to learn separately for each and everything, right, everyone? So even if you learn couple of tools smartly, understanding everything, right, about those tools, how people are interacting, I think those learnings, those kind of implementation techniques are very much easily replicable in other tools. So don't get overwhelmed before we start. Don't get overwhelmed by so many things are available. How I'm going to do it? Part number one. Part number two, generally what happened? Again, why we get stuck with implementation? Because we are learning so many things, right? Now we don't know from where to start in terms of implementation as well. But again, in life, there is a principle called 80-20. Right? What is the principle of 80-20? In life, 80% of the result you will get with 20% of the efforts. And with remaining 20% of the result, you will get with 80% of the efforts. I'll just give an example. If you want to score 80% in 10th exam, not you, miss, any student, how much hour they have to study? Possibly 2 hours per day, right? With 2 hours per day, they will score 80%. But if they have to score 100%, is it possible just I can increase my time from 2 to 2.5 hours? Not. They have to study 10 hours per day, right? So remaining 20% we will get with remaining 8 hours, right? That is the difference in everywhere, right? So here, because since you are not going to start a digital marketing agency, right? You are not going to start a digital marketing agency or completely full-time into digital marketing. You are learning so that you can promote your tuition classes or your institute. So even this 20% learning will helpful to give the result of 80%, right? Now it's very important for us to identify which of these 20% are there for me, right? So that I can focus on those tools, I can implement those tools, right? Is making sense for everyone? Now, another thing which is happening, not getting the desired result from a digital marketing agency. So I know many of the participants have started something with a digital marketing agency, right? Sometimes the biggest problem is happening over there. You are changing your digital marketing agency after every 2 months because he has taken 20,000 rupees, 15,000 rupees and have not delivered any result. I'm changing it again. Again, new process start, again, new explanation, and again, we don't get any result, right? So I think this is then after three months, 4 times, what happened? You just think, okay, you don't want to do anything with digital, right? Because we have not learned and we are outsourcing our major part of our business. As I told you before also, understanding the concept and understanding digital marketing is very important for the success of a business, right? Because one is product, second is marketing of the product. Product means one is your course, second is marketing of your course. Course, I know you can deliver, you can build, but marketing of the course is equally important. If you are outsourcing that activity to other people without understanding the ABCD of it, I think that is not going to be working, will not going to be working in today's and in near future as well. So why we are not getting the desired result? Because we have to understand for the success of any digital marketing campaign, 3 things are required. Domain knowledge. Domain knowledge means, for example, if I am teaching dance classes, I should know what people are looking in dance classes, who are my competitors, what features they are looking in dance classes, what kind of dance classes are popular, right? So that is the domain knowledge. Second is digital marketing knowledge. Digital marketing knowledge means knowledge of Facebook, Instagram, and how you can run the campaign over there. And third is consistency. What is happening in digital marketing? There are always trial and error. Even now also, with us also trial and error do happen, right? But what is happening whenever we outsource this activity with a digital marketing agency? What happened? We are not learning from the errors, right? Because nobody's consistent over there. Since we don't know anything about anything, so we don't know if I'm putting 10,000 rupee, what I did wrong, we don't know. He is again does not know because anyway we are changing him continuously. So that consistency is not happening. Nobody is seeing the process for 1 year or 6 months. So we are not understanding where we are going wrong, right? Because lots of learning is also happening from errors. Lots of learning is also happening from unsuccessful campaign, but nobody is learning from there, right? So since in your case you know the domain knowledge, you know your field, and you're going to be consistent, right? Because anyway, you're going to be there, right? If you're the owner of the business, or if you're on the tuition classes, or if you're going to work in education, you're going to be there. Only thing that you have to acquire digital marketing knowledge, right? So this guy, agency wala people will not able to understand the domain knowledge, and definitely is not going to be consistent. So that is why we, while depending upon the agency, very difficult to get the desired result, right? That is part number one. And part number two, since you don't have any idea, generally many people, I will not say every digital marketing agency, but many agency will take you for the ride, right? Because they know you have no idea how to measure the campaign, whether they are running the campaign only, we have no idea. Initially presentation is going to be very good, madam, I will do this, you make the payment, and after 15 day, after 15 follow-ups, 30 follow-ups, nothing happened, right? So since we have no understanding of digital marketing. Second part, not getting the desired result from our current marketing campaign. This is another thing which is happening from, if somebody is running the campaign. So we have to understand a digital marketing campaign is a combination of 5 things, right? So 5 things means, first of all, business objective. We should be very clear what objective we want to achieve from our campaign. Do we need leads? Do we need views? Right? Do we need visit on our website? What is the business objective? Second, research and competitor analysis. That many people don't do it. So I will go this part. Okay, just 1 minute. Let me mute everyone. Then targeting, communication and design, and analysis of performance. These are the fundamental blocks, right? So if you understand these blocks, you can implement this block in any marketing. It can be Facebook, it can be AdWords, it can be YouTube, it can be Instagram, anywhere, right? These are the 5 building blocks. So like, for example, if you are learning driving, right? So driving means, first of all, you should know the sense of distance between 2 vehicles. You should know how to move the steerings, clutch, gear, right? So if you know those systems, you can drive any of the cars. So this is something like, you can say, this is my gear, this is my steering, this is my clutch, right? So these are the things, right? If you understand operating them, then we can work with any of the. So now, market research and competitors. This is a very good thing that we should always begin with, right? What happened? If you if you are running your campaign, do the market research, right? Why market research is very important? Because you will be learning the best practices which are available in the market, what other people are doing, what is the expectation of your audience, what your audience is looking for, what, for example, what other people in your industry are doing. Not necessarily they are your nearest competitor. They may be someone, even you can, sometimes you can go and see what Byju is doing, right? And sometimes I'm not asking you to do it on daily basis. Once in a week, once in a month, more than enough. You will be learning lot many things, right? So let me give you one example. For example, expectation of the audience. What my audience is looking for. So there is a tool which is already available free of charge, right? For example, I want to know how many people in my city are looking for chemistry classes, mathematics classes, or science classes, right? Can I find out how many people are looking for it, right? Can I find out कि mathematics class is double popular than chemistry classes, right? And what exactly they are looking for? What does it mean, what I'm talking about? Can I get to know what people are typing on their search result, right? Can I get to know how many people are searching on Google chemistry classes in Kanpur? Then I get to know how many people in a month are searching for chemistry classes in Kanpur, because based on this kind of search result, I am able to figure out something on where I have to focus on. So I'll just give an example. This is a tool, definitely you will be learning, and again, completely available for free of charge. So here I'm typing get search volume and forecast. And here I'm typing your chemistry classes, science classes, then you have maths classes, physics classes, right? So let's see. As of now, I'm just giving you an example, right? In the session, we'll do lot many other examples. So here we can see the result. So largely, I think it's a fact. Mathematics classes are more powerful. Many people are looking for it. So it's 8,000. Chemistry is 1,900 people are looking for it on monthly basis. science classes 2,900 people, right? So these are the way we are getting to know what people are looking for. Sometimes I know I want to start a dance class, right? I'm just giving you another example. What I know I want to start a dance class, but I don't know what people are looking for dance classes in my area, right? Are they looking for traditional classes, Bharatanatyam, or are they looking for hip hop, right? So I don't know, but I want to start a dance class. So what I'm going to do, discover new keywords, and what I'm typing, and see, these all are not something rocket science I'm doing as of now. Okay, now just typing it, get result. So now not only I'm getting to know about dance classes, 22,000 people are looking for dance classes, but as well as I'm getting to learn 40,000 people are looking for Zumba classes, 18,000 people are looking for hip hop, dance studios near me 6,000, ballet classes near me 1,300. Then you have ballet dancing 74,000, right? We never thought of, like, so very few people are, you say, traditional dance classes, they are looking for ballet dancing. Then even you have Zumba classes. So now see the information that you have just by searching for this, right? So not only you will able to promote your business, but as well as you will able to get to know business ideas as well from here. I never thought of what is this hill dance, right? I'm just searching, getting this word first time, right? But there's something called hill dance as well, creative dance as well. So that these are the things that people are looking for. Understood, everyone? So, okay. Targeting, very important for us, targeting. And now, why, even if you understand the entire digital marketing process, you may not be running the campaign, but you should understand the process and you should understand different targeting options which are available to you, right? Sometimes we have no idea what targeting options are available, and what we do, we outsource this activity. And because since you are running the business, you know from where you're getting the people, right? So largely the first targeting is on channels, whether you want to target Facebook, Instagram, Google Ads, YouTube, Snapchat, email, LinkedIn, right? So again, in education, couple of things are working very well, right? So you can see, okay, I will exclude this and this. Again, different types of campaign. So these are the different types of campaigns. But again, you don't have to focus on every campaign. As I told you about 80%, 80-20 Pareto principle. Couple of campaigns only will be sufficient for you. So you don't have to run everything. You have to run largely traffic campaign, lead generation campaign. These two campaigns are most powerful for any of the education institute, even when you are spending 2 lakh rupees per month, right? So we should know which are the campaigns which are going to be relevant for you, and there are again different type of targeting options which are available to you. It is age, interest, location, gender, database, education, parent profile, everything is available, right? So again, we don't have to get overwhelmed, but we have to go see, understand the targeting, and just within couple of hours, you will be able to identify which is the right target segment whom you want to target for your audience. Sometimes if you don't know how to do it, again, Facebook and Google are giving you the option, upload your enrolled student over there in Facebook. Database of your enrolled students over there. Based on their profile, Facebook will attract other people based on by seeing their profile, right? So many options are available which you can use for targeting, right? So it is not a very complicated part. Third important point, which is communication, right? Largely, whenever we start designing the communication, we get something like this, right? And here is another communication you can see. So though, is it very difficult to design this second communication, creatives, right? So anyway, we do have a session on Canva where we will teach you how to design such kind of communication, but there is a science behind it. That is very important to understand. There is a science behind it. Is not only designing on Canva or designing on Corel Shop or Photoshop, right? Any creatives, it is equally important to understand the design principle. So I'll just tell you one principle which is going to be very effective even if you join the class, not join the class. But there is a principle called AIDA, right? That is called attention, interest, desire, and action. First part of your communication should be able to grab the attention. Second part, which is going to be in lower font size, it is your interest. They should able to get the interest. Then they should able to increase the desire towards your course. Desire means after the consumer is interested in the product or service, the goal is to make consumer desire for it, moving their mindset from I like it to I want it. And finally, the action. Action means clicking on somewhere. Can you see this one? This ad, right? This is what this one is doing. This one is grabbing the attention. Are you class in student? You say yes, yes. Interest. Are you targeting NEET or G 2023? Yes, yes. Now this is interest. Now desire. Oh, go and get 100% scholarship. You are thrilled, right? We are into it. Then action. Register for it today, right? So this is the same principle. Most of the companies who are promoting digital marketing, they will do it, right? So the first ad which I have shown it to you, even they are following the same thing. Attention is from data scientist. Interest and desire is from here, and action is from here, right? So every marketing campaign you will have this AIDA. Sometimes since our agency wala people, they don't have idea of attention, right? कि हमारी इंडस्ट्री में, इन माय इंडस्ट्री क्या चीजें ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, that we don't have any idea, right? That is why it is very important. Only you can figure it out what is the attention part for your campaign, because you are interacting directly with the student, you are directly interacting with the parents, right everyone? अभी आप क्या करते हैं? You outsource this activity directly to them without knowing, without even they are not understanding what is the attention, interest and desire point, and even you have never given a thought to it. This is very important to understand. So these are some campaigns, right? Here everywhere you will see attention, interest, desire. So these are some creatives which are there for education sector. And again you will see this is not something like which is undoable. Is it undoable? Can you design such kind of creatives or not? It is undoable or not? It is doable or not? Very much doable, right? Even you don't have to spend even 100 rupees to design this campaign, this creative. But we get overwhelmed and we either we design, हम भी ऐसा डिजाइन करते हैं कि हमको खुद को पसंद नहीं आता एक दिन के बाद कि अरे ये क्या डिजाइन कर दिया, because we are not following the right method. There are methods of contrast. This black color के ऊपर blue color अच्छा लगा. There are tools available that anyway you will be learning from our side कि which color will suit if you are selecting this background, right everyone? So this is creatives. Again, these are the carousel ads, right? So again, carousel ads are means where you just don't show one slide, but you show multiple slides. I'm sure you might have seen. So for certain kind of campaign, these carousel ads are very powerful. Sometimes why we don't design it, because it requires lots of efforts. But you have to design it only once, not every month. If you design it once, you can use it for entire year or more than that. But initially it requires lots of effort, because instead of one design, we have to design 4 or 5 designs, right everyone? But they are very impactful for some type of campaign. They are very impactful. Second, website, right? Do we need a website? So sometimes many people have this idea as of now. I need a website, right? Why I need to own a website? Anyone over here? Do we need a website? I know winter is there, but I'm not that much winter is not there. We can't speak anything, right? So always you can unmute your mic. So, or don't show the video. Otherwise, if you're not comfortable with video, but always you can unmute and you can say something, right? So this, I don't want to make my class one way, right? Classes has to be interactive. Even webinar has to be interactive. Only when we have 100 participants in the webinar, possibly at that time. But I think we must interact. Okay, so
hello.
Hi, yes sir.
Hi everybody. Sir, yes. Website, we need website. It's very useful and must, but yes. We can work without website. If we are having website, then it is more authentic to the institution. It will get more
so I think he has rightly captured the word, right? More authentic to the institution, because let me give the example. It is your office or shop in the online world, right? If somebody is looking for, though you are offering something online, right? You're offering a tuition class, you're offering consulting, or even you are running a tuition classes, right? Anything, physically as well. But website is your office or shop in the online world. It gives lots of credibility, right? So it gives you lots of credibility. It is very useful to share the information and excellent for engagement. Because, for example, I like something about your institute. For example, for digital marketing, you like something about our institute, our course. How you're going to share with other people? You can directly share the website. So if you don't have a website, you are restricting the opportunity for someone to share your information with other people, right? Otherwise, what they can do, they can easily share the link of your website to other people. But as of now, you don't have it. So website is very useful for information sharing and engagement. What is engagement? After, say, for example, first time people are coming to our website, digital marketing for educators. Okay, yeah, we can do it. Okay, let me think over it. Now, after 7 days, they're more serious toward it. So they want more information. So what they can do, again, they can come to the website and again, they can read the information which they did not read before, right? And lead generation. So because basically you are forgetting about it. Let me so I've just muted everyone. The third important part is lead generation. What is lead generation? You know, many people are looking for online on internet, right? They are not looking on Google Play Store. They are searching on Google search. Chemistry classes in my area, right? Or biology classes in Ahmedabad, or coding classes in Shivaji Nagar, or MG Road. People are looking for this thing in every field. They are looking for. Have you ever thought, can your website can come on the top of the search result? Right? If your website comes over there, the best part is you will be getting the authentic audience, that too free of charge. Right, everyone? And this is the opportunity you are losing if you don't have a website. Since if you don't have a website, definitely nobody will get to know if they are searching for it online. And nowadays, many people will do it, right? Even I know Vedant is offering the coding classes, or Whitehead Junior is offering the coding classes, but even I will do coding classes on Pune, search for it, right, for my kid. And if I see which all websites are coming. So if you don't have it, and if your website is not coming, then what will happen? We are losing that opportunity. And again, for many marketing campaign, or you can say for 90% of the marketing campaign, you need a website. Otherwise, Google will not allow it, or Facebook will not allow it, right? So if you want to get into digital marketing, if you want to promote your institute, I think website is a must. Okay. So now sometimes we see website is a must, but it is going to be, so things that we have to keep in mind while deciding the website platform, right? So don't worry about it. If you are joining this training program, definitely website design and learning how to create a website is a part of our curriculum. So first of all, we should focus on functions and features of the website, overall functions. And again, don't try to start directly thinking about, okay, you need a rocket, right? Just, so I'm not talking that you should go and get satisfied with Maruti 800 or Alto, but it does not mean that you start looking, okay, I need everything which is available in Byju, right? Because at the end of the day, we have to also factor in the cost. But again, it does not mean that whichever platform you're selecting for the website, it should have good features, right? What do you mean by platform? So platform means, for example, you have Zoom, you have Google Meet. That those are the platform by which I can conduct the online classes. Similarly, for website also, they are the platform on which you can build a website, right? So on those platforms should support different functions and features. Cost should be reasonable. Generally, whenever I take my class, in most of the not exactly, I will say most of the participants, all the participants, those who got their website built, they have spent nearly about 30,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees, and 1 lakh rupees, right? And you won't believe it, nowadays, creation of website, maintenance of website, excellent website for the entire year, including server and everything, will not cost you more than 2,500 to 3,000 rupees per month, not per year, right? But we have no idea on that. That is why we never thought of creating a website. Even platforms are there by which you can create free website as well. Even when we started Tech for Educators, we created our first website free of charge only. I will show it to you. And again, very important, hassle-free management. Because if you develop a website on WordPress, right? So WordPress, generally, I advise only to the education institute who are earning revenues of more than 10 lakh rupees, 15 lakh rupees per month. then only go with WordPress. Otherwise, no need to go for WordPress, because you need a developer for WordPress and other right. So our focus should be you should able to do it on your own, right, everyone? Because and this is something like nowadays website management is something like even like PPT, designing a PPT, right? So do we need anyone else to design a PPT? No, we do it on our own, right? Similarly, you can do it. Again, very important part is the cyber security part of a website. Whenever we are focusing on website, generally हम जो third party से बना लेते हैं उनको तो ध्यान देता ही नहीं, because what is their job? They just give you the website. ठीक है, now that is your headache, right? And और कुछ problem होता है cyber security में, you go again, they will charge you again. So your website should be completely secure, right? So their platforms are available which by default will ensure कि website is secure. Look and feel of the website is very important. Even your website is very cheap or hassle free, but it does not look good, I think you will not go for that website, right? It should be mobile friendly. Why it should be mobile friendly? Why it should be mobile friendly? Anyone? Because 70 to 80% of the viewers are searching for everything on mobile, right? So your website should be mobile friendly. If somebody's on Google, if somebody just on Google, open Google and search for a website, your website should be mobile friendly as well. It does not mean it should be a mobile app. People don't search mobile app. People search mobile website. That is the difference. Mobile app means like Flipkart or Amazon, which is there on your mobile application. Generally, when I'm searching for something, I will not search the mobile app. I will search for the website, right? So it should be a mobile friendly. It should be SEO friendly. What is SEO friendly?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
Can you explain also in Hindi?
Come again.
Can you also explain in Hindi?
हाँ, so basically मोबाइल फ्रेंडली का मतलब क्या होता है कि आपका जनरली मोबाइल फ्रेंडली का मतलब बहुत से लोग ले लेते हैं कि ये ऐप होना चाहिए, मोबाइल ऐप, राइट? मोबाइल ऐप पे लोग नहीं ढूंढते हैं। मोबाइल ऐप मतलब आप फेमस है तो लोग आपका फ्लिपकार्ट पे आपका ऐप डाउनलोड कर लेंगे, राइट? अदरवाइज नोबडी गो एंड सर्च ऑन द मोबाइल ऐप एंड दे डाउनलोड द मोबाइल ऐप। फिर क्योंकि आदमी के पास 50 ऐप होती है मोबाइल के ऊपर, उससे ज्यादा वो डाउनलोड करता भी नहीं, बिकॉज काफी लोगों को तो सिक्योरिटी कंसर्न्स लगते हैं ज्यादा मोबाइल ऐप डाउनलोड करने पे। सो पीपल डोंट डाउनलोड द मोबाइल ऐप नाउ एंड देन, बट वो सर्च जरूर करते हैं मोबाइल ऐप को। सॉरी, दे सर्च ऑन मोबाइल, यू ऑन गूगल, ठीक है? तो आपका वेबसाइट वहां पर अगर आता है, इफ योर वेबसाइट इज कमिंग ओवर देयर, ठीक है, व्हाट डज इट मीन? आपको काफी सारे ऑडियंस वहां से मिलते हैं। देन अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज एसीओ फ्रेंडली। व्हाट इज एसीओ फ्रेंडली? एसीओ फ्रेंडली मतलब आपका वेबसाइट टॉप रैंक पे आ सकता है कि नहीं आ सकता है, इट इज ऑल डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द एसीओ, ठीक है? एंड बिलीव मी, आपको कोई 10,000 या 1 लाख या 10 लाख रुपए खर्च करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है। इवन विथ मिनिमम एफर्ट्स यू कैन एंश्योर कि आपका वेबसाइट टॉप ऑफ द सर्च रिजल्ट पे आए। यू शुड नो ऑन विच कीवर्ड यू हैव टू फोकस। यू शुड नो आपका वेबसाइट लाइट बना हो। दोस आर द थिंग्स आपको इस पे फोकस करना होगा। एंड लास्टली इट इज द इंटीग्रेशन पार्ट। What do you mean by integration? Your website should able to integrate with other part, right? For example, आपको Instagram का leads चाहिए या आपको leads capture करना है, anything, it should able to integrate with other tools. So integration should be there. These are the things that जब भी आप कोई वेबसाइट बनाएंगे, these are the things that you should focus on. And in our training program, what we have done, we are focusing on this two part, Google site and Zoho site. So let me give you the example. Google site, the best part, वो completely free है, ठीक है? So completely free means you don't have to spend anything for Google site. So let me, so this is the first website जो हमने पहले बनाया था on for Tech for Educators. This is on Google site. इससे भी अच्छा बन सकता है ये. I'm just showing you the thing that we designed first, right? So again, this is completely free. Other than domain ही आपको बाय करना पड़ेगा, otherwise this website, again you can have multiple pages, so you can have multiple pages over here. आप अच्छा ये एक वेबसाइट बना सकते हो ऑन गूगल के ऊपर, ठीक है ना? सो हियर आई एम जस्ट गिविंग सम एग्जांपल बाय व्हिच you can design a good website on Google and completely free. ठीक है, तो आपको यू डोंट हैव टू स्पेंड एनीथिंग फॉर इट एंड कंप्लीटली सिक्योर, बट डेफिनेटली certain functionalities are not available, but 70 to 80% time if you are a small time institute just starting something, Google site पे आप काफी कुछ डिजाइन कर सकते हैं, राइट. एंड इसके बाद another very user friendly tool which is available is called Zoho Sites, right? So you will be learning to design a website on Zoho site as well. Zoho site का खर्चा आएगा somewhere around 2500 rupees per year, ठीक है, लेकिन इस तरह का वेबसाइट आप खुद बना सकते हैं, राइट. सो विल बी टीचिंग यू हाउ टू डिजाइन दिस वेबसाइट, ठीक है. एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट इट इज कंप्लीटली सिक्योर इन टर्म्स ऑफ साइबर सिक्योरिटी. इट इज वेरी SEO फ्रेंडली वेबसाइट एंड Zoho is one of the largest company in India for making IT products, ठीक है. So it is one of the leading company. You can search for Zoho, right? It's a company based out of India, but now the headquarters is there in New York, right? So it's a very big platform. If you want to use, I really suggest for all the educators to use this platform. तो ये प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर हम अपना वेबसाइट सीखेंगे और साल भर का आपका खर्चा. So again, this is not mandatory. So it is not mean कि we have any tie with Zoho and we are promoting. Definitely nothing is there. You can directly go talk to them and buy the services. But the only thing that it is very reasonably priced. और 2-2.5 रुपए में हमारा पूरा काम इसके अंदर सर्वर का हो जाता है, ठीक है.
हेलो.
हाँ, यस
सर, कैन वी मेक ई-कॉमर्स वेबसाइट ऑन गूगल?
गूगल साइट में ई-कॉमर्स नहीं बनेगा.
सो इफ आई वांट टू मेक अ
देन
ई-कॉमर्स
देन आपको Zoho साइट पे आपको जाना पड़ेगा फिर.
ओके. सो या लाइक ई कोर्स में वो कम
नहीं देखिए, ई-कॉमर्स पे कैसा हो जाता है ना, देखो विल गिव यू द आइडिया, लेकिन ई-कॉमर्स इज something beyond the education, right? So where we are talking about, because e-commerce is very high end websites, right? E-commerce मतलब आप बात कर रहे हैं कि हमको Amazon जैसा कुछ चीज बनाना है, ये Flipkart जैसा कुछ टाइप का बनाना है, जहाँ पर कोई लोग आए, प्रोडक्ट खरीद सके और डायरेक्टली वो पेमेंट कर सके, राइट. तो आप उसके आसपास का वेबसाइट आप Zoho साइट पे बना सकते हो, लेकिन उसमें और आपको हाई फंक्शनलिटी अगर लगेगी तो आपको Zoho साइट की जगह फिर आपको अदर प्लेटफॉर्म सेलेक्ट करने पड़ेंगे. दोस आर गोइंग टू बी वेरी कॉस्टली. तो उसमें आपको खुद को कोडिंग या आपको कोई बंदा लगेगा जो इसी वेबसाइट आपको बना के दे सकते हैं, ठीक है.
ओके. तो आप ये कोर्स में जो वेबसाइट बताएंगे वो कौन से टाइप की है?
हम बनाएंगे एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूट के लिए, कि अगर आपको 5 कोर्सेज डालना है, 10 कोर्सेज प्रमोट करना है, एनीथिंग विच इज रिलेटेड टू एजुकेशन के हिसाब से आप पूरा वो वेबसाइट डिजाइन कर सकते हैं.
सर क्या सिंपल मैं एक अपनी आईडी बना सकता हूँ वेबसाइट जिसपे मैं अपनी कोचिंग को डेवलप कर, पूरी कोचिंग के नाम से, जहाँ पे लोग अगर मुझे सीन करें, देन मुझे जो लीड वगैरह जो मिल सके वहां से.
बताया ना मैंने, अभी आई वाज जस्ट गिविंग दैट एग्जांपल ओनली. अभी हमारी खुद की वेबसाइट का मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया. लेट मी टेक आउट अनदर वेबसाइट, ठीक है, जस्ट 1 मिनट. अगेन ऑन Zoho गूगल साइट ओनली, वो भी गूगल साइट पर ही है, जस्ट 1 मिनट, ठीक है. एंड अगेन एज आई टोल्ड यू कंप्लीटली फ्री ऑफ चार्ज, ठीक है. सो ठीक है. सो ये एक और दूसरी वेबसाइट है कंप्लीटली फ्री. सिर्फ आपको डोमेन के लिए 500 रुपया खर्च करना पड़ेगा हर साल में, ठीक है ना. ये आप दिख रहे हैं एवरीवन, कोर्सेस. हाँ, अभी ई-कॉमर्स का मतलब है कि मुझे ऐसे कोर्सेज बेचने हैं, वो भी आप उतना कर सकते हो, राइट. तो यहाँ पर मैं एनरोल नाउ पे अगर क्लिक करूंगा तो वो मुझे पेमेंट पेज पे ले जाएगा. यहाँ पर मैं पेमेंट पे कर दूंगा तो वो कोर्स मेरा हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन? दिख रहा है आपको? आई कैन शेयर माई सक्सेस स्टोरीज. आई कैन टेक द रजिस्ट्रेशन, जैसा भी वो बोल रहे थे कि आई वांट टू टेक द रजिस्ट्रेशन. सो आई कैन टेक द रजिस्ट्रेशन यहाँ पर ऑन द वेबसाइट. I can show my faculty member details. I can show some dashboard अगर मुझे दिखाना है तो, like this. और मुझे वीडियो गैलरी दिखाना है, वो भी पॉसिबल है. दिख रहा है आपको एवरीवन? ठीक है, एंड दिस इज कंप्लीटली फ्री ऑफ चार्ज। सिर्फ
So,
500 रुपए का यू हैव टू स्पेंड ऑन डोमेन, कंप्लीटली फ्री ऑफ चार्ज। हाँ, यस,
सर
हाँ,
मुझे पूछना था, इसमें अगर एजुकेशन छोड़ के कोई और फील्ड है, जैसे प्रोफेशनल से, जैसे कोच होते हैं या लाइफ कोच जैसे होते हैं ना, कि
हाँ, नहीं नहीं सर, वो
पर्सन
सब,
को ट्रेन
वो
करते हैं।
सबको हम एजुकेशन में काउंट करते हैं। देखो, आप जब भी कुछ पढ़ा रहे हैं, सिखा रहे हैं, स्किल सिखा रहे हैं, इट कैन बी नॉलेज और इट कैन बी
और
स्किल्स,
फूड ब्लॉगर्स और ऐसे कोई ब्लॉग्स लिखने
वो भी
वाले
हो
रहते
गया,
हैं, उनके
क्योंकि
ऊपर
आप किसी
वेबसाइट
को
लिखते हैं।
एजुकेट कर रहे हो ना। और देखिए,
ओके
हम
ओके,
एग्जाम्पल, ठीक है,
तो
हम
मुझे
एग्जाम्पल,
एजुकेशन
नहीं
में
ना,
मुझे पर्टिकुलर लगा सिर्फ पढ़ाई। ओके।
नहीं 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 नहीं। और दूसरी बात ये है कि ये वेबसाइट को मैं कपड़े बेचने के लिए भी यूज कर सकता हूँ ना। वो गूगल ने मुझे रेस्ट्रिक्ट नहीं करके रखा हुआ है। यहाँ पर मैं साइंस डिपार्टमेंट की जगह कल से लिख दूंगा साइंस डिपार्टमेंटल स्टोर, ठीक है। तो आप कर सकते हो, मैं ये मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ। आई एम जस्ट गिविंग फ्रॉम द एजुकेशन पर्सपेक्टिव कि आप एजुकेशन के आप किसी और के लिए भी बना सकते हो, इन दैट टू, एंड दिस इज ऑन गूगल प्लेटफॉर्म। दैट द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ ये वाला वेबसाइट जो है, दिस इज ऑन गूगल प्लेटफॉर्म ओनली। तो उसका फायदा ये है कि कंप्लीटली सिक्योर होता है। तो जोहो साइट और गूगल साइट आर कंप्लीटली सिक्योर प्लेटफॉर्म, ठीक है। तो ये वाला साइट कंप्लीटली फ्री होगा, सिर्फ डोमेन खरीदना पड़ेगा। वो हम आपको पूरा बता देंगे कि डोमेन कैसे खरीदना है। और डोमेन का खर्चा जनरली 500 रुपए से 1000 रुपए तक का आता है 1 साल का, ठीक है। डोमेन मतलब आपके नाम पे अगर आपको वेबसाइट चाहिए तो, ठीक है। और आपको अच्छा और स्मार्ट वेबसाइट बनाना है तो आप जोहो पे सीख सकते हैं। इसके अंदर डेफिनेटली आपको जोहो को 2500 रुपया 3000 रुपया पर ईयर देना पड़ेगा। अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन? So now let me go to the next slide, otherwise I will not able to complete the presentation.
सर गूगल्स पे जाकर गूगल पे देन क्या करना है?
काय के लिए?
साइट क्रिएट करने के लिए।
साइट क्रिएट करने के लिए आपको गूगल साइट्स करके एक चीज है, आप जस्ट सर्च फॉर गूगल साइट्स, वहां से आप कर सकते हो।
देन सर एक सेकंड थिंग ये होती है, साइट क्रिएट भी हो जाती है, देन रिव्यू, क्योंकि लोगों के पास रीच कितना हो रहा है, उसको शीन कितना हो रहा है, मैक्सिमम उसका एक भी रहता है ना कि सर कैसे मैक्सिमम लोग सर्च करें मेरी चीजें वहाँ पे ज्यादा
हाँ,
जा
तो
सके।
वही मैंने बोला ना, दैट इज कॉल्ड सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन। तो आपकी वेबसाइट को लोग सर्च कर रहे हैं और सर्च में ऊपर आए, तो हियर वी फोकस ऑन सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, ठीक है ना। तो वो कैसे लेके आना है, दैट वी डिस्कस इन द क्लास। So now I think so what I'll do, so some slides are there, so let me complete the presentation first, then I will take the queries, ठीक है ना। So another important key, we ran the marketing campaign, invested 10,000 rupees but did not get the desired result। तो कैसा होता है ना, पैसा खर्च करते हैं, हमको रिजल्ट क्यों नहीं आता है? So because एक कैंपेन, as I already told you about it, कि it is depending upon 4-5 things। हमको समझ में आना चाहिए कि we are running a campaign और जो रिजल्ट नहीं आ रहा है, it can be because of multiple reason,
प्लीज
wrong
स्पीक लाउडली।
wrong selection of the platform, ठीक है, दैट इज पार्ट नंबर 1, कि हमने प्लेटफॉर्म ही गलत सेलेक्ट करा है। सेकंड, हमने क्रिएटिव्स गलत बनाए हैं। हमको समझ में आना चाहिए कि अगर हमारा इफ माय कैंपेन इज नॉट रनिंग, क्या क्रिएटिव्स गलत है, क्या लैंडिंग पेज गलत है, या मेरा टारगेटिंग गलत है, कि मैं गलत लोगों को टारगेट कर रहा हूँ। और लार्जली मैं सब कुछ सही कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन जो मेरे काउंसलर है, ये जो मैं डेमो क्लास दे रहा हूँ, वो गलत है, राइट। So we should able to identify कि कहाँ problem हो रहा है, right? So if you able to do it, then you will able to run the campaign. So now I am just coming to digital marketing components which are going to be covered in our training program. Okay, so let me complete it first. So digital marketing components are organic, paid and supporting tools. So in organic मतलब जिसमें हमको पे नहीं करना पड़ता है, पे मतलब डेफिनेटली जिसमें हमको पे करना पड़ता है, then you have a supporting tools. So let me take you through one by one, right? So first of all you will be learning about the research and the competitor analysis, कि कैसे रिसर्च करना है, कंपटीशन करना है, राइट, एनालिसिस करना है, different tools which are available in the market, and largely all the tools we are covering in the course are either free of charge or require very low amount, right? So this is completely free of charge, ठीक है। तो ये सब चीजें हम रिसर्च एंड कॉम्पिटिटिव एनालिसिस करते हैं, बिकॉज काफी चीजें हमको सीखने को मिलती है इफ यू डू गुड रिसर्च एंड कॉम्पिटिटिव एनालिसिस। ये तो ऑलरेडी हैव स्पोकन अबाउट दिस वेबसाइट पार्ट, ठीक है ना। एंड अगेन यू विल बी लर्निंग अबाउट द सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, कि हाउ टू गेट ऑन द टॉप ऑफ द सर्च रिजल्ट, ठीक है। what is search engine optimization, why it is important. So everything we'll be covering in the class. ठीक है? अब after this, Google Ads कैसे चलाना है, कौन से Google Ads are effective for us, right? And how to design it. So these are the part that we'll be covering in Google Ads. Facebook and Instagram ads, very important for the any small business, right? Whether you are an education institute or real estate, everyone, Facebook is very important. And here you will be learning different kind of campaigns which are going to be very effective for you, right? On both Facebook as well as Instagram. After that, YouTube, अगर आपको YouTube चैनल बनाना है तो डेफिनेटली हम आपको वो क्या बोलते हैं वीडियोस, मतलब कि क्या प्लानिंग होनी चाहिए उसके बारे में पूरा डिस्कशन है, और YouTube ऐड कैसे चलाना है वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे, राइट? और आपका वीडियो टॉप सर्च पे कैसे आ सकता है, लाइक ए वेबसाइट, अगेन वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग ऑन दैट. देन यू हैव लिंक्डइन. ठीक है, सो लिंक्डइन में अगेन विल बी जस्ट ओवरसी द लिंक्डइन पार्ट. कोरा इज ए वेरी इफेक्टिव टूल जो कि हम फ्री में अपना ब्रांडिंग के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. सो विल बी यूजिंग कोरा टू आर फ्री ब्रांडिंग. गूगल एनालिटिक्स, हमारी वेबसाइट पे जो बंदे आ रहे हैं वो कितना टाइम स्पेंड कर रहे हैं, वो क्या कर रहे हैं, कौन से पेज पे विजिट कर रहे हैं, नहीं कर रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग यू गेट टू नो अबाउट योर वेबसाइट ऑन गूगल एनालिटिक्स. सो अगेन यू विल बी लर्निंग ऑन गूगल एनालिटिक्स. कंटेंट मार्केटिंग, वी जस्ट गो एंड ओवरव्यू द कंटेंट मार्केटिंग कैसे कर सकते हैं. अगेन वी विल बी हैविंग अ वेरी गुड सेशन ऑन डिटेल्ड सेशन ऑन क्रिएटिव इमेजेस. कैसे क्रिएटिव इमेजेस डिजाइन करना है, विल बी कवरिंग एवरीथिंग ऑन यूजिंग कैनवा. ठीक है, डिजाइनिंग द इन्फोग्राफिक, even introduction to video editing on Canva. So these are the part that we'll be covering. Then influencer marketing is another new concept which is emerging out. Again, we'll try to cover this point. And email marketing, definitely we'll cover email marketing as well. और ये सब हम कैंपेन चला रहे हैं, वेबसाइट चला रहे हैं. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट होता है कि हम जो डेटा कलेक्ट कर रहे हैं, द डेटा वी आर कलेक्टिंग, वी शुड एबल टू एनालाइज द डेटा. So here we will be learning how to analyze the data. किसी भी डेटा को एनालाइज कैसे करना है, we'll be learning from here. Then you will be also learning about the landing pages, payment pages, Zoho CRM, कि कैसे अपनी सारी लीड्स को मैनेज करना है एक ही जगह पे. That again we'll be learning. And how to use database marketing in education, again that we'll be learning. और skills you will acquire: analytical ability, communication, multitasking, creativity, market research, and comfortable with digital tools. So after learning digital marketing, the best part of it कि आप ये सब चीजों से multitasking करना सीख जाएंगे, will become more digital savvy. So that is a good part of digital marketing course. After this is the training program details. Yeah, 5 weeks instructor-led live training, 10 assignment you will be getting with the detailed feedback. You will be getting curated study material, pre-classroom videos. You will be getting regular doubt solving session and certification from Tech for Educators. Apart from it, you can easily clear this certification called Fundamentals of Digital Marketing from Google. That we recommend to everyone. Ki please you can clear this certification as well directly from Google, and otherwise other certifications are also there, but this is highly recommended. So these are the cases that we'll be covering in the program, and this is very important for many people. If you have decided ki, okay, you want to learn digital marketing, the important part is कि अगर आप एजुकेशन सेक्टर से हैं तो लार्जली जो हम केसेस कवर करेंगे 80 to 90% आर गोइंग टू बी फ्रॉम एजुकेशन सेक्टर. बाकी सब इंडस्ट्री में दे विल बी कवरिंग फ्रॉम अक्रॉस द इंडस्ट्री. पार्टिसिपेंट्स आर अगेन गोइंग टू बी फ्रॉम एजुकेशन सेक्टर, मतलब योगा ट्रेनर, डांस क्लासेस ट्रेनर, राइट? सो समथिंग लाइक दिस, and again from across the industry, and even trainer is coming from the experience of education as well as digital marketing, right? So that is the major difference that we bring in the program. And this is about my profile. So I have more than 10 years of experience in education as well as in digital marketing. I am a Google certified trainer, Google certified in ads, analytics. I'm also a Microsoft certified data scientist, right? So this is about my profile. And about Tech for Educators, we have received 4.9 out of 5 reviews from more than 250 educators or participants on our Google reviews. So on every program. And this is about our training institute, what exactly we are doing. And the next batch we are starting is on 24th of November. Timing is going to be 8:30, and fees is going to be 8,000 rupees. and if you're enrolling before this Tuesday, you'll be getting 10% direct off from our side. ठीक है, so अभी इसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, just give me 1 minute. After this, I will take the this one Q&A from the participants, right? So इसके एक और मैंने अभी आपको डाला है, I would like to learn digital marketing, yes, no, and maybe. Please give your responses over there. Everyone.
Hello, sir.
So just 1 minute. After this, we start the Q&A. Then I will take the queries from everyone. हाँ जी, बोलिए.
सर मैंने एक्चुअली काफी लेट ज्वाइन किया, तो मुझे जाना था, स्टार्टिंग का मेरा थोड़ा मिस हो गया, तो जस्ट बता सकते हैं कि आप इसमें क्या क्या कवर करेंगे इसमें, क्योंकि मुझे वेबसाइट की रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो मुझे बनानी सीखनी है मेरे खुद के लिए, और
वो तो मैंने बताया ना कि हम वेबसाइट,
मुझे गूगल ऐड के बारे में जानना है, इंस्टा और फेसबुक एड्स जो होती है उसमें, और प्रमोशन, और हम लोग स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे डेवलप करें, वो सब, तो वो सब ये कोर्स में है।
सब वही तो मैं अभी सबसे लास्ट में वही मैं बता रहा था ना, दिस वन, ये देखिए कि ये सब सिलेबस में यही सब जो आप बोल रहे हो ना, वही सब चीजें मैंने अभी बताई.
ओके.
हाँ, सब चीजें कवर है, और स्ट्रैटेजी कैसे बनाना है वो भी कवर है. हाँ, एनी अदर पार्टिसिपेंट्स, और किसी को कुछ डाउट्स है क्या? एनी अदर क्वेरी फ्रॉम द पार्टिसिपेंट्स?
सर ये अवेलेबल हो जाएगा ना, ये आपका जो
क्या आप क्या बोल रहे हैं?
मीटिंग जो रिकॉर्ड किया,
हाँ, आपको ये मैं अपनी टीम को बोल दूंगा, वो आपको इसका रिकॉर्डिंग भेज देंगे. ठीक है, उसको आपका रिकॉर्डिंग भेज देंगे आपको इस चीज का. हाँ, और कोई क्वेरीज है आपके? एनीवन, कुछ भी क्वेरीज है आपका? तो ठीक है, I assume, I think most of the queries has been solved. So this is everything about our course that we are offering. In case you need more information, always you can get back and you can get in touch with Shanti. आपको वो सब बता देगी. ठीक है, so that's all from my side, and thank you very much for attending this session. Okay, so I'm just ending the session. Anything else? किसी के माइंड में कुछ क्वेश्चन रह गया तो आप पूछ सकते हैं. Okay, so ठीक है, so thank you everyone. Only thing that whether you learn digital marketing from our side or not, completely up to you, but this is a very important skill set that you should learn for your lifelong success, right? For lifelong हमको अगर बिजनेस करना है या हमको चीज में रहना है, digital marketing is a very important skill set to add on. ठीक है ना? तो whether from wherever you want to learn, you can do it, completely up to you. लेकिन it's a very important thing that we should learn. ठीक है? बोलिए.
और सर मुझे एक चीज जानना था, बहुत सारे वेबसाइट्स मेकर्स है, या जो भी हम लोग यूट्यूब पे देखते हैं जो वेबसाइट फ्री वेबसाइट बनाते हैं, वो भी वर्डप्रेस में जनरली बताते हैं, तो आपने पर्टिकुलर
नहीं, कभी नहीं बना पाओगे वर्डप्रेस में फ्री वेबसाइट. ठीक है ना? इट इज वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. हाँ, फिर दूसरा इशू है कि साइबर सिक्योरिटी का बहुत इश्यूज है. ठीक है, हमारा खुद का पर्सनल वेबसाइट वर्डप्रेस पे है, लेकिन बिकॉज फॉर दैट वी आर स्पेंडिंग दैट मच अमाउंट ऑफ मनी. लेकिन हमने जब स्टार्ट करा था तो हमने खुद ने गूगल अपना तो हमारा अभी जो वेबसाइट है वो तीनों जगह पे है. आई कैन शो इट टू यू, जस्ट 1 मिनट. ठीक है, सो जनरली आई डोंट रिकमेंड वर्डप्रेस फॉर एनीवन. अगर आपका बजट है साल भर में वेबसाइट के ऊपर 2 से 3 लाख रुपया, मिनिमम 1 लाख रुपये, तो ही आप वर्डप्रेस पे जाना, अदरवाइज डोंट गो ऑन वर्डप्रेस। ठीक है, क्योंकि क्या होगा, मिनिमम वेबसाइट आपका बन जाएगा, लेकिन जैसे आप बोलोगे कि मुझे वीडियो डालना है, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो करना है, आपका वो कोडिंग का रिक्वायरमेंट बढ़ जाएगा, आपको डेवलपर की जरूरत पड़ जाएगी, और उसके अंदर एसीओ को भी आपको खुद को ही करना पड़ेगा, सर्च इंजन भी। सो वर्डप्रेस हाई एंड जिनको वेबसाइट बनाना है, जिनका अच्छा खासा बजट है, ओनली दे शुड गो फॉर वर्डप्रेस वेबसाइट, अदरवाइज जाने की जरूरत नहीं है आपको। जोहो साइट पे अभी आई कैन गिव यू अदर एग्जांपल, अभी हमारा खुद का भी वेबसाइट जोहो वाला दिखाता हूँ, जस्ट 1 मिनट। ठीक है, सो दिस इज आवर वेबसाइट ऑन अनदर वेबसाइट ऑन जोहो साइट, दिख रहा है आपको?
हाँ सर।
हाँ, सो आप ऐसा सब कुछ आप बना सकते हो, कराउजल वीडियोस, एवरीथिंग इज पॉसिबल। ठीक है ना। जोहो साइट का फायदा क्या है ना, कि वो ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप है पूरा।
ओके।
एनीवन एल्स? So I think okay, so that is the only thing from my side. It's a very important skill set that we should learn, irrespective of the background, whether you're coming from commerce background, arts background, Hindi background, English background, कुछ मतलब नहीं है. Even I'm coming from arts background, ठीक है ना? So I'm not coming from technical background, I'm not from IT people, right? And even I'm coming from arts background, ठीक है? लेकिन आप सीख सकते हैं और आप अपने बिजनेस में यूज कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? So that's all from my side. Thank you very much for attending this session.